Mary had a little lamb.
From the classiest radio station on the air, this is...
Welcome to the Black Rabbit's Curse, where every shadow hides a sinister verse. Hear the airs thick with dread and tales of terror twist in your head. Into the dark unknown, where fear takes root and chills the bone. Beware, dear traveler, for once you're here. The curse may linger year after year.
Bass Reeves, The Devil of Dead Man's Trail, a Black Rabbit's Curse original, inspired by the Black U.S. Deputy Marshal, Bass Reeves. People remember Bass Reeves as one of the greatest lawmen the American frontier ever knew. A Black U.S. Deputy Marshal, a man who captured more than 3,000 outlaws, a man so fearless, even murderers whispered his name around campfires. But there was one outlaw history never recorded, because no one who hunted it ever came back, except Bass Reeves. And when he returned, he never spoke about what happened beyond Dead Man's Trail until the night he disappeared forever. Some say he died peacefully, others say he simply vanished. But every few years, travelers crossing the old Oklahoma territory report seeing an old black lawman riding beneath a moonless sky. His horse never makes a sound, his badge clean silver, a chain behind his saddle. Something enormous walks on two legs, laughing. Indian Territory, 1898. Rain hammered the marshal's office. Bass Reeves moved his hat. The room smelled of wet leather and tobacco. On his desk waited an envelope sealed with black wax. No return address. Only 3 words scratched across it. For Reeves only. Inside rested an arrest warrant. No photograph, no sketch, no age, no description. Just a name. Ezekiel Crow. Crime? Stealing souls from the dead. Bass frowned. What the hell? He thought someone was playing a joke until the sheriff quietly whispered, "We've already sent 6 deputies. They all disappeared." One deputy's horse eventually returned, still saddled, still carrying supplies. But hanging from the saddle horn was the deputy's skin, perfectly intact, like someone had carefully removed it. Bass folded the warrant. "I'll bring him back." The sheriff grabbed his arm. "No! You'll either bring back Crow, or Crow will bring back you." Outside, thunder rolled across the prairie, but it didn't sound like thunder. It sounded like chains. The trail cut through forests older than maps. No bird sang, no insect buzzed. Each wind refused to enter. Bass noticed strange footprints, human, barefoot, walking backwards. Every print pointed towards him, even though they led away. Near sunset, he found the remains of an abandoned stagecoach. The passengers were still seated, perfectly still, smiling. Every skeleton wore fresh clothes, as though they had died yesterday. One skull slowly turned towards Bass, its jaw open. "We waited for you." The bones collected. His horse panicked. Further ahead, trees began growing upside down. Roots twisted through the air. Branches disappeared underground. Reality itself seemed wrong. Night fell instantly. No sunset. 1 second daylight, the next, blackness. The lanterns appeared ahead. A small town, not marked on any map. Every building looked occupied. Some smoke rose from chimneys. Music drafted through the open windows. Yet the streets stood empty. A sign welcomed him. "Welcome to Hollow Macy." Population collected. Bass entered the saloon. Dust floated there still. Dinner plates sat warm. Coffee steamed. Yet no people. Then footsteps echoed upstairs. Slow, heavy, he climbed, each step grown. At the second floor, he found hundreds of doors. Every door carried someone's name. Some names belonged to famous outlaws Bass had arrested years earlier. Others belonged to innocent sellers. Children, preachers, entire families. One door bore fresh carving, Bass Reeves. The handle turned by itself. Inside, he saw his own bedroom, exactly as it existed hundreds of miles away. His Bible, his coat, his revolver. Then someone sat up in his bed. It was Bass. Same face, same voice, same scars. The other Bass smiled. "Took you long enough." The copy stood, walked forward. Its shadow stretched across the room. Too long, too many arms, too many heads. Its smile split wider than any human mouth could. "I've been practice being you." The walls began whispering, thousands of voices. "They all have copies. They all leave. We stay." Bass fired. The bullets passed through the creature. Instead, the wall behind it screamed. Human hands pushed outward beneath the wallpaper. hundreds of them, trying to escape. Outside town, beneath an enormous oak, stood Ezekiel Crow. At least, that was one of his names. He wore hundreds of faces stitched together into one skin. Each face blinked independently. Some cried, some begged, some laughed. Chains dangled from his ribs. Tiny human shadows crawled inside his chest. Crow smiled. I don't kill people. I archive them. Bass drew both revolvers. Crow never moved. Instead, the ground opened. Thousands of transparent people reached upward, all wearing shackles, all whispering together, "We're still alive." Crow woke. But he spoke calmly. Death is mercy. I preserve the moment before it. Bass fired again. Silver bullets. Bass, the last bullets. Every shot ripped away one stolen face, but beneath them, another face emerged, older, rotting, ancient, not human. Crow laughed. You thought I was a monster? The earth began trembling. Something beneath the town awakened. Every building leaned inward. The church bell rang 13 times. Dong. Each toll made another star disappear from the sky. Then Bass realized he wasn't collecting souls. He was feeding something. The ground split open. An impossibly deep staircase rose from beneath the earth. Every step carved from tombstones. Bass descended. Torchlight revealed endless shelves. Not books, people. Thousands of bodies standing upright, eyes open, unable to move, unable to die. Every soul trapped inside its own body. Forever. At the end of the chamber stood something impossible. It had no shape. Every second, it became someone else. A Confederate soldier, a Cherokee elder, a runaway slave, a child, a preacher, a marshal, then Bass Reeves. It copied whoever looked at it. It had no original face, only sullen ones. Crow knelt before it. I've gathered enough. The creature smiled using Bass's own face. No, it answered. You've gathered almost enough. Then it looked directly at Bass and spoke words that shattered everything. I didn't create Hollow Mercy. You did. Bass froze. The creature continued. every outlaw you captured, every murderer you hanged, every monster you stopped. They all came here. You filled my prison. You've been my deputy your entire life. Bass screamed, "No!" The creature laughed. I sent every warrant. I wrote every name. I made certain justice always found you. Because justice wasn't justice, it was harvest. Crow had never been the master. It was merely another prisoner. The creature consumed him instantly. All his stolen faces exploded into screaming dust. Bass fired one last shot, not at the monster, at the ceiling. The cavern collapsed. Stones buried shells. The trapped souls finally dissolved into light. The creature shrieked, a sound that echoed across the frontier for miles. Then, silence. Official history says Bass Reeves retired after decades of extraordinary service, but old journals discovered years later tell another story. One final page was written in his handwriting. It read, "If another black wax warrant ever arrives, burn it. Do not read the name. It already knows yours." And every few decades, a marshal office somewhere in America receives an envelope sealed with black wax inside. There is only one arrest warrant. The suspect's name changes every time, but the deputy assigned to serve it always disappears, because some criminals don't run from the law. They invent it.
Sit here, heart still racing, eyes wide open. Remember, the terror doesn't end when the video does. You may try to forget, but the shadows have a way of following. The whispers grow louder each night, don't they? So go ahead, close your eyes, if you dare. But know this, you're not alone. Not anymore. But the Black Rabbit's curse has seen you, and it's waiting. So what happens when the lights go out? If you want to find out, make sure you come back. But next time, will you be ready? Sleep well. Or don't.